Well, I'm at the York Catholic District School Board in Aurora, and it's a follow-up, folks, to the Fraser Sutherland story. Now, if you may recall from last week, Fraser Sutherland is the Markham, Ontario boy who was bullied viciously when he was attending Brother Andre, actually suffered 3 concussions. Finally, in January, the bully was suspended, and peace and tranquility returned to Brother Andre, at least for Fraser. However, the school board, in its infinite wisdom, has announced that the bully is going to be allowed to come back in September. And if anyone has a problem with that, and as you can imagine, Fraser's family and Fraser does have a problem with that, well then Fraser can go to another school. So we're here to see what the school board has to say, especially since a Facebook support page has been created for Fraser. And on that support page, folks, I kid you not, the bully and his accomplices have joined, and they have not only denied the fact that they ever harmed Fraser Sutherland, one of the bullies has even bragged that he's going to bully him again once school comes. Of course, that comment has since been deleted. In any event, let's see what the school board administrators have to say about this decision.
Okay, there has to be some accountability happening right here and right now. The fact is, we were at a meeting, and the meeting was that the oppressor, the individual who beat up my son and bullied my son for years and years and years, he was coming back to the school because he's a changed man, because he feels remorse. He is all over Facebook, thread after thread after thread, calling himself in the third person, then he comes right out talking about himself all the way through. If you read this and all the other threads, you will find out that verbatim, right here, he is denying doing anything at all to my son. Not only does he not feel bad about what he did, he's denying he did anything at all.
I understand the anger that's been expressed about this. What I can say in terms of the process that's been involved in determining where the child goes in September, I can't speak to the details. We never could. No school board would ever be able to speak to the details to media about it. Privacy laws and also board policy dictates that we are not able to speak to the details.
Why is this school board accommodating the bully? Evidently, if Fraser has a problem with this thug coming back to the Brother Andre, Fraser should leave the school. Why isn't the thug being told to leave the school?
The details of how that decision was made, I could not share with you. So I'm not able
Who could share it with us?
There wouldn't be anybody at the board that can share. Board policy does not allow us to speak to the details of a specific individual case. What I can say is that the decision that was made, again, there was never, ever an intent or the expectation that any child would not be safe.
This father has pages and pages of written evidence in the bully's own words that he's going to do harm again, and he's denying what happened, and that he's got accomplices that have actually posted on Facebook they plan to beat up Fraser. Now, why is it, with all that preponderance of evidence, that you are not going to reverse this odious decision?
Like I said, I've not seen the Facebook post that you're referring to, and I can't say for sure who's posting it and who said what. I haven't seen it. What I can tell you is that the decision that's been made about this was not made to place any one particular student in danger. What I can say from my experience with these sorts of stories is that there's always more to the story. And what I can say, whatever decision there may be forthcoming, if there's conversations, that information will be shared with the families and not with the media.
Well, there you have it, folks. We tried to get in touch with the administrators, Mary Costantino, Patricia Preston, and Susan LaRosa. They're all hiding in their offices. They just won't talk to us, nor to Mr. Sutherland. They sent out May Moore as their spokesperson, and she took the brunt of the questions, but unfortunately didn't give us many answers. It is fascinating to tour the hallways of the Catholic school board here, folks. There's all kinds of feel-good sayings on the walls, such as strategic theme is to have a safe and caring school. Yes, a safe and caring environment is evidently very important at the Catholic District School Board here in York. However, I would suggest their actions speak otherwise. For Sun News Network, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies.